Still think they're uncertain, to be perfectly frank, about the 9 spot. Abraham's maybe given it. He'll be a way off. I also do. It's actually going to help Chelsea. I think that Barkley and Kovacic has found him, and I must admit, he had a lot to do and finished very, very.
Day lineup at Old Trafford is concerned. Do you think he goes with Abraham over Giroud?
When he gets an opportunity in the penalty area, I do think Giroud finishes. I also think.
We're on ESPN2, but on ESPN News right now, we are underway with Chelsea in their here against Schalke on Saturday the 17th. Next weekend in Germany. A bit of the ball in the early stages. The attempt is just wide from a player with a surname I'm sure you know, Marcus Thuram. His dad is indeed Zuma. He's just on his heels there a little bit as Thuram gets in behind him. A little bit of a slow start from Chelsea inside the first couple of minutes.
Particularly the hold-up play from Sam Abraham is not good enough, and also, as you said, quite.
It's great to see him as a Chelsea boss. Most of us probably thought he would be Chelsea boss one day. Here's Marcus Thuram. He's had a right good start to the game. Mönchengladbach, every time they come forward, look like they can create something. That was Florian Neuhaus. New man in charge.
Have cover all over the field.
Here's Pedro. Quetta in and the header down. Mason Mount.
Golden.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Golden opportunity. That's why he's looking to the sky.
What we expect from the Blues. Mason Mount. Run off the ball. A little deflection on that one. Things up with a long ball forward, which was easily dealt with by Kurt Zouma. Seen too much.
Well, I think what you've got to, what he's got to be seeing how quickly he adapts, because he's certainly got the ability.
Chance here for Tammy Abraham. That's a right good save from Jan Sommer. That came out of absolutely nothing. The flag stayed down, and Abraham with the first chance of the game for Chelsea.
Yeah, it was a long ball, just
sloppy. Thuram. Right from distance. Marcus Thuram, 9 goals last season at Guingamp.
Splashed a few dollars.
Chelsea's defence are splashing all over the place. Chance for Mönchengladbach, goal. Given away again by Chelsea, and there's the breakthrough.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, it's been common. You know, you overplay the fact that this is why I was speaking about Giroud earlier. It's that outball. When you're being high press, you need the outball so you can just dink it beyond the lines into the centre forward, hold the ball up, get the team up the field. Then you can start to change your tactics a little bit. It's a very, very poor ball. Every single time a Chelsea player received the ball, there was 0.
By Pulisic. Mason Mount kept it alive and not far away from the equaliser, but initially Mason Mount shoot it up. Here's Emerson. So the free kick's taken. Quick chance coming in at the back post for scraps as that cross gets overhead. A new deal. Top looking for Pulisic. Got the break of the ball there. Christian Pulisic. Weak defending for Mönchengladbach, but it was a tight angle for the American. Thuram finding play out. No longer in the huff. After being equalised for that challenge a couple of minutes ago, delivers a free kick at the corner kick.
Well, he's asking the referee about a pen there because he's said.
Chelsea looking for the equaliser. Pedro. Kovacic. There's Piliqueta.
Looks like Mount's on set pieces, which is interesting.
Yeah. On the area was a decent one. The flick header from Pulisic. Well, he actually played here, well, but Chelsea have been much the better of late, and they're looking for one here with Mason Mount. He has support, but he wants to do it himself. He's got to play up with options left and right. He's got Hoffman to play through. Jonas Hoffman!
Looked offside. Looks as though the goal's going to be given. But we did look at the break when Chelsea was on the break in the attacking third. They didn't get the strike off. The ball was given away, and you looked at the number of blue shirts that were jogging back, walking back. Look at the shirt, the blue shirts coming back there on the break. Classic fast break.
6 minutes before the break. Chelsea have had their chances. Should be on the board, but they're not. The Germans with a 2-0 lead. Matteo Bonetti for another full season on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Parma Juve.
I think they've got a fantastic chance.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting season.
It will be exciting. We know that for Frank Lampard. What would be deemed a success for him, given the transfer ban and the loss?
I like Christensen, but it's all about partnerships, and Christensen and Zuma haven't really looked.
But he did really well to win it back. That's what's so impressive about the defensive part of his game, and it leads to this chance, which Sommer saves. And Kovacic is denied. Very ready to defend. Christensen's eyes must have been wide open. Here on loan, Andreas Christensen. That's an excellent pass from Mason Mount. Oh, nearly our own goal, and how does Tammy Abraham not score the follow-up? The flag is up, the whistle is gone, and Mönchengladbach survive again.
Absolutely staggering saves from Sommer today.
This is good from Chelsea. This time, Mount denied. Make this stop. He's having a worldie, Jan Sommer. And Mount cannot believe he's not scored.
Chelsea moving the ball much.
Against Leiner. Pedro. Minnesota against Portland. Tonight at 10 on E2. US women's national team. Chelsea.
Because the goalkeeper is having an absolute...
Chelsea get their 5th corner.
Oh, there's huge smiles on the faces of...
This time? Nope. Once again, Mount involved. Pulisic could have maybe done with a better delivery in Baku. Tackle's optional here. He's given a penalty kick.
Quite right too.
Kovacic fouled.
Fabulous run. Mönchengladbach players are not particularly happy with it. But well, superb drive.
Duty. We've wondered who's going to be taking penalties in pre-season when the action begins for C. Sommer couldn't do it again, could he? No, he couldn't. Finally, they find a way past Jan Sommer, and the penalty from Tammy Abraham. With fantasy Premier League managers all over the world saying he'll do for me, brings Chelsea back into this one.
Yeah, good penalty from Abraham. Yeah, the
ahead of the new season. A few things to work on as well, but that's always the case in pre-season. That is blatant as you... Corner. In by Mount. Header wide by Christensen. What do you mean of Mount so far today? I think he's really come onto it. Mount's layoff for Pedro. Pulisic continuing his run in the middle, along with Abraham. That's weak. Alonso comes on. No doubt there'll be another striker to come on. 24 for 18. Pulisic.
Looks like Barker's gone alongside Jorginho.
Yeah. So Kennedy, Mount and Pedro is the 3 in behind.
Yeah.
There'll be another one created here. Is it Hoffman's right? Yes, it is. Kepa to the rescue, making partial amends for his poor kick out that led to the first Mönchengladbach goal.
I think he's unlucky though, Giroud.
A little bit too much force. Playing under the laws of when you played, when as long as the guy didn't have any blood showing, it wasn't a foul. Alonso. Decent attempt by me.
With his finishing today, but there's no doubt it's a fabulous run, found fantastic.
Here's Azpilicueta. That's got to be a penalty. There can be no complaints whatsoever. And Bennett's the Englishman with the foul on someone. Well, Ross Barkley has scored a penalty in pre-season against Salzburg, and he's done another one here. It's 2-2 with 5 to go.
Well, Mount number 19 there. Tremendous balance to get the penalty.